NFTs are a way of creating digital scarcity in an age of digital abundance. They bring value to artwork and collectibles by ensuring that each one has its own unique ID and metadata. While you can take a screenshot of an NFT, buyers will want to see more comprehensive proof of ownership, such as a transaction hash or certificate of authenticity. What is an NFT? NFTs are built on blockchain technology, the same type of infrastructure that powers cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. But NFTs differ from crypto coins in that they are non-fungible, meaning they can't be swapped with one another for the same amount of value. This is similar to how stocks are differentiated from cash when it comes to fungibility. For instance, you can't swap one share of Apple for one of Microsoft or for any other company, since there are only a limited number of each stock. Likewise, NFTs are designed to represent unique digital items. Because they can be linked to a specific piece of media, NFTs are more than just a file. They are a public record of ownership and authenticity for that media. This makes them more like a painting's bill of sale and certificate of authenticity than it is just a JPEG or GIF file. This is why NFTs have risen in popularity so quickly, with fans of video games, artists, celebrities and athletes willing to spend big money for the privilege of owning a token that they can trade or sell on online marketplaces. Some of these NFT marketplaces have even started to offer exclusive real-world perks and experiences for NFT owners, further adding to their value. However, NFTs are not without controversy. Some people worry that NFTs may be used to commit copyright infringement because sole ownership of an NFT does not necessarily transfer the rights for the item to the owner. And since NFTs are not bound by traditional laws, it is possible for the creator of a work to retain rights to copyright the work and for others to continue to make copies. While the NFT phenomenon is relatively new, many believe that it will become more ingrained in our culture and could eventually change the way we interact with music, art, sports, and other forms of entertainment. Some also speculate that NFTs could even democratize investment by allowing individuals to purchase fractional shares of physical assets like real estate and artwork. In addition, NFTs can be used to represent any virtual or non-virtual asset, including in-game avatars, digital physical collectibles, tickets, and domain names. What are NFTs? The big selling point for NFTs is that they create a record of ownership that cannot be copied. Think of it like a certificate of authenticity for a painting. Anyone can print out a copy of the Mona Lisa, but there is only one true original, and the same goes for digital artwork. NFTs can be created to link to any kind of media, but are usually linked to a specific piece of digital art, such as a video or an image. That art can then be sold and traded, just like any other asset on a digital marketplace. NFTs are often described as a new form of intellectual property, but they can also be seen as the future of virtual worlds and digital collectibles. While you can right-click and save any JPEG, it won't give you the ability to sell it for millions of dollars, which is where NFTs come in. Buying an NFT gives you the ability to trade it for real money, as well as a certificate of ownership that can't be copied. In terms of the gaming world, NFTs are transforming how games are monetized, creating unique and valuable in-game assets that can be traded for cash or other in-game items. They can also be used to create and monetize structures such as casinos and theme parks in virtual worlds. For artists, being able to sell their work as an NFT allows them to bypass the traditional channels of art galleries and auction houses and keep a greater share of the sales revenue. The popularity of an NFT can then drive ongoing revenue as it is bought and resold over time, just like any other item on the internet. You might have noticed NFTs popping up on social media profiles, such as those cartoon apes or penguins that many crypto people use as their Twitter avatars. These are known as community NFTs, and they're a good example of how non-fungible tokens can be used to create an online community. These types of NFTs are usually sold in limited batches and can act as a kind of digital collectible or membership card for an exclusive group. They can also be used to host offline events and parties, which you can only get into if you have the appropriate NFT. What are the benefits of NFTs? The most obvious benefit of NFTs is that they allow people to buy and own digital versions of real-world items. NFTs can represent anything from paintings, video games and fashion pieces to trading cards and event tickets. The digital nature of NFTs makes them more convenient to trade and share than physical versions. NFTs are also useful for artists and creators who want to sell their work directly to fans rather than through traditional platforms like Spotify and YouTube. This gives creators more control over how they make money and creates a more personalized experience for their audiences. For example, artists such as 3LAU have sold NFTs of their music albums to superfans for more than 3.6 million, making more in a single sale than they could have made from a lifetime's worth of Spotify streams. In addition, NFTs can be used to create new types of virtual experiences. For example, one artist has created an NFT for a concert that includes behind-the-scenes content and other interactive features. Another NFT is being developed to provide access to the World of Warcraft virtual world, allowing users to explore and battle in the game. NFTs can also be used to create communities around specific items or experiences. This is particularly common for profile picture NFTs, which can be animated or take the form of characters. Examples include the Bored Ape Yacht Club, BAYC, Doodles and World of Women, which all revolve around a central avatar that fans can identify with. These projects are often centered on holder benefits, such as access to a yacht party or donations to women-centric charities, and can help to build strong fan bases. Finally, NFTs can also be used as a new type of investment, with their value determined almost entirely by what other market participants are willing to pay for them. This has created new opportunities for collectors and investors who wish to acquire digital assets that may appreciate in value over time. However, it's important for would-be buyers to remember that an NFT is not a share in the ownership of a company or business, but simply an electronic token that represents ownership of a digital asset. What are the drawbacks of NFTs? NFTs are a popular way to get into crypto, and they can be a great investment. However, they also have some drawbacks. For one, NFTs can be stolen or lost. They are not stored on centralized servers like most other digital assets, so they are vulnerable to hackers and other attacks that target crypto platforms. In addition, they are not backed by any physical goods, so they can lose value if the company behind them fails. NFTs can also be abused for fraud purposes. For example, some artists have reported finding their work being sold as NFTs on online marketplaces without their permission. This is a clear violation of the NFT's purpose, which is to verify ownership of real artworks. Another downside of NFTs is that they are not as liquid as traditional crypto investments. This is because the market for NFTs is still very new and there is a lot of speculation. This can make it hard to determine the true value of an NFT, and it may be difficult to sell them if you need the money. Additionally, NFTs are not tied to any particular platform, so they can be used on other platforms if the owner chooses to. This can be good for users who want to have a variety of options for acquiring and trading NFTs. However, it can also be a disadvantage for investors who want to keep their assets safe from hacks and other threats. NFTs are often used to create unique in-game items, but they have many other applications as well. They can be used to create virtual art, collectibles, and even virtual real estate. This gives them a lot of potential for growth, and they can help to bring more people into the crypto space. However, the metaverse has some issues that need to be resolved before NFTs can reach their full potential. For example, there is a lack of social integration in the NFT space, which can make it difficult for users to interact with each other. Additionally, there is a need for better ways to reward creators and users who use NFTs.